like recap for those who might watch the recording later on and had some time passing between the scenarios. In the first scenario we woke up in the Hard Fortress, wherever that might be actually. I mean, I guess it's related to the Hard Mountain. And we had no idea where we are or when we are. Mostly where, because we did not end up even close to Wesnoth, even though that was the plan when we were using the teleportation spell in the last episode. But no, that did not happen. Instead we arrived at some random village that was about to be assaulted by a necromancer, and we helped them beat it up. And now we're traveling with a couple of their people to the Grand Council. So there were very few friendly faces amongst the villagers. From what I heard during my stay, they feel forsaken by the Grand Council, which has been kept too preoccupied by the war against the Chaos Empire to heed the demands of the civilians. The unforgiving weather and the growing scarcity of resources to sustain a settlement has made these men and women increasingly bitter about the state of affairs. I can't help but wonder how the Alliance has fared in battle ever since we left their lands. Scenario 2, the Hard Forest. I always want to say fortress, because I'm pretty sure that one of the Invasion from the Unknown scenarios was named the Hard Fortress, because it's the name of the capital of the Chaos Empire, I'm pretty sure. Anyway, let's go. Frankly, when the village chief said capable, I was expecting something better. It'd be a grave mistake to underestimate us, lass. Life around here ain't easy these days, and we have to be prepared to deal with anything. Yo. I'm well aware of that, having lived in the wilderness myself before, but these are mostly novices and untrained youths. The chief wouldn't want to send off veterans on the chance that our home is attacked again. Anyway, we'd better get going. Look out for the trolls that control this road. They hunt unwary travelers and eat them alive. Fun. So victory right now is reach the top of the map. Either of those guys dying is bad. And this is where I previously started my Tinkerbell meter. Like for example, first off I fight what's it called? Some trolls, which are somewhat vulnerable against fire damage. At least they are not as vulnerable against the other kinds of damage I can bring to gear. Yeah, Durvan is gonna be the only human guy for a while. So there's the trolls. Time to punch them in the face. Dum, da-dum, dum. So yeah, let's just wipe them out before they can do any harm to me. Also, fun fact, they've got a bit of gold in their keep, so I can steal that as well. So remember, there is somewhat of a perfect trade composition from my point of view. So I'm gonna funnel XP into those few guys I have to level them up first. It also helps that the ones that do have this trade composition also have intelligent trade, making it easier to level them up to begin with. Like, do note that I've got a 30% chance to dodge on forest, so this is in my advantage indeed. burn. Like, I'm trying to destroy as many of them as possible before night really hits. So there will of course be less of them attacking me. Also die. Like, he of course gets a few XP as well. After all, he is one of the sort of important leaders. Like, personally, I wouldn't cry really hard if he died, but he is important for the story. So yeah, for example, this one I would willingly sacrifice, or at least risk. And yeah, like using the not as ideal fairies to shield the more ideal fairies in a way. Already, that's exactly what I'm doing here. Ouch. Getting punched in the face apparently hurts. Also, whoa, wolves, really? Come on. I don't... Right, it also helps that I've got way better movement on forest than them, so I can just fly away literally, while they try to chase me. Like, half of them can't even attack me this turn, which of course eases up on the damage they can deal. Also, okay, the wolves are apparently not hostile to the trolls. Fine, I'll do it myself. Die. So, I hope I could show you now how fun it is to burn things and creatures. In-game though. Only in-game, please. Outside of it, it would be really horrifying if you actually did something like that. Like, just no. Don't try this at home. Like, whoa, I made myself sad by thinking about this. Ah, too much imagination, I guess. Anyway, the trolls are no longer a threat. They have been pretty much wiped out. And now I can take their villages. Also do note that I'm now in positive income because I let two of my units die, but only unimportant ones from my point of view. Small spoiler, you need bandits later on in this scenario, and there was also a way where you could just play the trolls and the bandits against each other, so they fight and I just sit back and enjoy. But it would of course not yield quite as much XP as this. Rek don't like human on his base. We smash them. Well, I guess I can't really blame him for not understanding the difference between fairies and humans. I mean, honestly, why should he care? Yeah, Wreck dying. And don't know why. Well, or attacking me, I guess. Like, basically, if you attack someone, you have to be prepared to die. That big troll was hoarding a considerable amount of gold in these ruins. You retrieve 80 pieces of gold. So, and with that, I've rid myself of the trolls and continue onwards. Undisturbed. So what I want to check out is if there are any villages at the edge of the map. Ah, I hear some commotion ahead. Drop everything you're carrying with you, girl, and we may spare your pretty neck. We don't have time for this. We can't just leave that poor girl at their mercy. We must help her. Ah, of course, that's what I was planning to do anyway. Save Alena from the bandits. This is Alena, a civilian, which is a really weak level up. Yeah, commoners without any kind of combat training, magic abilities, or medical expertise are strikingly useless on a battlefield. It would take a great deal of incompetence to send one such person across the marshlands and wild forests of the far north without an adequately armed escort. Okay. That sounds mean. Actually, what I wanna know right now... Huh. Like, just running about her resistances. Okay. So anyway, this one is safe pretty much, or as much as can be actually. So yeah, this one isn't. Oh, there's a wolf. The girl that cried wolf. So I guess I send some backup with the scouters. Okay. Okay, so I want to take that village, but I do not want to die while I do so. So let's bait them one by one and burn them down one by one. I move over there, and those 5 guys have to die, of course. So yeah, I am giving her a kill, not because a level up is gonna be of any use, but because she had the... Using her for the kill means the least amount of damage. No, I won't be able to use to damage further enemies. So I try to waste the least amount of potential damage I have available. Oh, thank you for saving my life, sir. I'll be forever grateful. Is there anything I could do to repay you? Actually, it's this lass here who's leading us. She's the legendary Lady of Light. Oh, I see. I beg your pardon, my lady. May I ask what business brings a young girl like you to such a dangerous location alone? What's your name, anyway? I'm Alena of Delbloom, from the eastern border. It's a very tiny village, so you may not have heard of it before. I was sent on a mission to deliver an important message to the Grand Council of the Shore. We also need to deliver our own messages to them. I would strongly suggest that you join us. It's a miracle that you have made it this far through these uncivilized lands in one piece. What do you think? Yes! I mean, if it doesn't bother you, of course. Sure, it is uncivilized around here. I don't think I've ever seen a town get ransacked like that before. What are you talking about? The bridge town ahead was captured by a large armed band. I turned back as soon as I could, but some of their brutes chased me, and then I found you. Sounds like we may have to cleanse the town a bit before proceeding then. Good plan. Gods, I never thought Talon would fall like that. Defeat the bandit leader and Talon. Also, yeah, Alena is not allowed to die. Whoa. That's a lot of misses. Luckily, I'm pretty much safe. Yep. Like, he's the only one who would actually be in danger there. Okay, maybe my fairy was in danger as well. Whoops. So obviously these guys do not like me taking the villages, so I have to be a bit forceful about it. Nope, not even enough damage to do that. Then level up, please. Also more villages, please. There should be one over there if I remember correctly. So like this I don't have to move this one and it can get healed. So Mallywatch just commented that it was... that something is being spelled is being pronounced anti-walaist. I'm assuming you're referring to this name, to her name, but I'm really not sure. Like, I have trouble understanding why this pronunciation I was given just now would refer to this name. Like, what the hell? Okay, there's actually no one around that village, that's great. Also burn. Oh, uncivilized. Uncivilized. Okay, so yeah, my pronunciation of that was incorrect, and someone was nice enough to actually point it out to me and give me the proper pronunciation. So thanks for that, Mallywatch. Do you happen to want a unit named after yourself? Like, I can obviously only offer fairies, but yeah. If a unit is named after yourself, for one, it has your name. Cool. For two, I will always use it whenever I've got enough gold available to recall it. So I have no idea if that's something you care for. It will also make you more invested in it when it dies, but I do promise that I try to avoid that. No thanks is the answer, okay. First of all, let's beat up some bandits. So yeah, it's the first dawn, so I've got a long, well, day before me. Meaning I can deal a lot, like really a lot of damage. Yep, that should work before it's nighttime again. So don't mind if I do. Shame that did not work, obviously. burn. Like, this being a magic attack is really helpful, especially against the fuckbats and the thieves, which I would have quite a lot of trouble hitting otherwise. Also, I think I actually have to move back a little bit, because although it is daytime and I've got advantage, there's more of them than of me. Unless there are no more reinforcements coming, then I would be able to wipe them, mostly wipe them out next turn. Or at least kill, I'd say 5 of them? Yeah, that should be doable. Also, whoops, I baited one more dwarf than I actually wanted. Didn't see the other one. So another level up. There is my backup. So no, I just have to protect the fairies down there. Shouldn't be too hard. Also, finally my first force spirit. This is gonna make things a lot easier. Also die. And burn, of course. The usual. Like my two fairies over here pretty much chilling and having nothing to do with the actual fight, but it's okay, I don't need them. Or rather, I need him to take the villages, and regarding that, they are doing a pretty good job. Fail. Anyway, die. Okay, I actually wanted her to get another kill. But yeah, I was being a bit too hesitant about attacking. So the kills were all taken up by my fairies. So yeah, let's change that. Also, I almost made it to the end of the scenario by now. Nice. Doran is also pretty close to leveling up, which is also nice. Which is nice as well. And of course there's a wolf over there to die, to kill. Ouch. That was rude. So I'm taking the kill for my fire fairy instead of this sprite, because the fire fairy I'm gonna use again, and this one I'm just gonna leave on my recall list because of the suboptimal traits. Then this is a guaranteed level up. Also 3 XP for Alinea. And this one doesn't deserve a kill. Nope. Nope. Oh, this one deserves a kill. There we go. Also, fun fact, fairies can fly, so I don't really need a bridge to get over there. Just baiting this one. Yep, fell for it. Okay, so there's apparently one unit as reinforcement. Yeah, and due to me not needing a bridge, I can attack from wherever I want, without much of a disadvantage with Like, I don't have to funnel my units on that bridge, at least not most of them, and just can attack from wherever. Like, for example, if they tried to put a unit on there and stop me from moving forward, I can just circumvent it like this. Normally I would have at least, at most, one unit besides the event that can attack. Flying units, it means I don't really care. On the other hand, I do not even need to take advantage of this. What are other odds? Okay. Guaranteed to survive. Sounds good to me. Nice place, really. Kinda ashamed that they ransacked the village. Shame. But there are no second chances regarding that. Yeah, after this there's gonna be a story scenario which I'm gonna read out, but then I'll call it a day. Okay, yeah, my chances don't get better than that. No! All our efforts have been in vain! Onwards we go, to the capital. So are you truly the Lady of Light? I've heard many amazing stories about you. Do you mind if I ask you some questions? Oh, this sounds actually pretty exhausting. Anyway, that's a lot of bonus gold. And I'm gonna end the stream for a second, rename it properly, restart, so we have two separate videos. See you in like 10 seconds, maybe 20.